Ceremony, libations, and the reading of the names of some of those believed to be buried here.
Cora Boats. Ashe. Ashe. Charles H. Brown. Ashe.
But organizers say plans by a developer to build a garage on top of the parking lot that's on top of the cemetery is yet another affront to the memories of those who lived and died in Old Bethesda.
No to Equity One. You will not build a garage or anything else on our Bethesda African burial grounds.
Now, there are plans to use ground-penetrating radar to scan the area for long-buried remains or even signs of them. But opponents worry the planning officials aren't getting out ahead of that process. The County Planning Commission says they have assurances that the developer will proceed with caution and reverence.
We will respect the people who came before us and honor their lives as they should have been from the very beginning.
How best to do that is a sticking point. Everything from a park or a plaque to a museum are among the proposals. In Bethesda, Derek Ward, News 4.
Arlington County says it won't be funding a proposed gondola that would cross the Key Bridge to Georgetown. That, according to the Washington Post. It reports that the county has to focus on other transportation projects like Metro and like Columbia Pike. In November, a study estimated that it would cost about $80 to $90 million just to build the gondola. The Georgetown Business Improvement District, though, says that it still will try to work out funding for the proposal. Social media is pouncing on the U.S. Education Department for not setting a great example for students. It all started when the department's official Twitter account sent a tweet with a W.E.B. Du Bois quote this morning. But the department spelled his name wrong. Du Bois was a historic African-American civil rights leader. A tweet apologizing for the misspelling had a misspelling in it as well. And the department had to issue another tweet apologizing. Betsy DeVos now runs that department. Protesters forced DeVos to enter a D.C. public school through a back entrance Friday. The demonstrators fear DeVos won't strongly support public schools.
And now, your Storm Team 4 forecast.
After some rain showers today, some late day sunshine, it's now all about the wind. So this is your first weather headline. We're going to be under a weather alert tonight for News 4 at 11, and then throughout the entire day tomorrow. As you're going to bed tonight, the winds are going to be howling outside. It's going to be one of those things where it's kind of hard to believe because right now they're not an issue at all, and how strong they're going to become is going to be kind of shocking out there. I know I'll be getting a lot of tweets and Facebook posts about it, and I love to see you reporting the weather. So your second weather headline, after tomorrow, it's mainly dry, chilly, though, throughout the entire work week. And then next weekend, a bonus weekend for a lot of us, a 3-day weekend with President's Day on Monday. And it is looking nice Saturday, Sunday, and Monday if the forecast holds. We're talking about highs some days in the mid to upper 60s. I want to show you current wind gusts right now because they're really not an issue just yet. Starting to see some gusts back around Cumberland and Martinsburg. But as we continue to move on into the later evening hours, the winds start to pick up. So here's your wind forecast. Take a look from now until about 11 p.m. Breezy out there. After 11, it starts to become windy, and then it's windy from start to finish tomorrow. We're talking about winds that will produce some wind damage across the area. Not only that, but cold air moves in tonight. So tomorrow with the really strong winds, it's going to be feeling like we're in the 20s and 30s. So make sure you have the warm jacket for yourself and the kids tomorrow. The gloves probably even a good idea with the wind chills. And again, a Storm Team 4 weather alert because of the strong winds. We then move on to Tuesday, Valentine's Day, and the winds not a problem. I want to show you your planner tomorrow. So 7 a.m., that 39 degrees feels more like 20. The one good thing about the weather tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. Make sure to have the sunglasses, a little bit more clouds around during the afternoon and early evening hours. Throughout the day, we kind of hang out in the 40s, a high tomorrow around 44. It's still windy at 3 p.m. But by 7 p.m., it's breezy at that point. The winds start to come down, and then they really die down during the overnight hours on Monday. Here's your Monday outlook. So at the bus stop, make sure the kids have the warm jacket. At recess, it could be indoors because of how strong the winds are and how uncomfortable it kind of would be outside. Same thing goes for exercise. Probably better just to stay indoors tomorrow, hit the gym. And the commute heading to and from work, it's going to be windy. So the people that drive SUVs, semi-trucks need to be especially cautious tomorrow. Temperatures right now, 43 in Hagerstown, 49 in Washington, 55 in Fredericksburg. And let me just say, they were an absolute nightmare to forecast this weekend. I'm happy that that's behind us. Temperatures, everyone is going to be in the 40s tomorrow. Tuesday, Valentine's Day, 51. And then we look to next weekend, Erica. Here's 65 on Sunday, 67 for President's Day on Monday.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Some people will enjoy that. I will not be one of them. All right, next in sports, how Maryland's superb seniors helped lead the Terps to yet another victory.
So when Crystal said that Koons had sold over 2 million vehicles, I was like, what? 2 million? Seriously? I mean, that's a lot of cars.
When you're talking cars, you're talking Koons.
This President's Day, get to Nissan now and save on a lineup with intelligent safety features and America's best truck warranty. Take on the everyday with 6 2017 IIHS top safety picks. It's clear why we're America's fastest growing auto brand. Now get President's Day offers like 0% financing for up to 72 months on 11 models or save up to 40